Rentaro Ayo was not supposed to be special. He was not a chosen hero. He was not some overpowered main character with a demon sword and a tragic backstory. He was just a normal high school boy. And yet, by the time his first day of high school arrived, Rentaro had already been rejected 100 times. 100 not because he was creepy, not because he was a bad guy. He got rejected because fate kept giving him bad timing, bad luck, and girls who simply did not feel the same way. After the 100th rejection, Rentaro did what any broken teenager would do. He stood in front of the love god statue and begged. He begged for one thing, a girlfriend, and not some fake relationship. Either. He wanted real love, something that would finally make all those rejections worth it. Rentaro said it with his chest. He promised the god that if he ever found a girlfriend, he would treat her like the most precious person on earth. Make her happy, he would never betray her. And the love god listened. Then the statue cracked. A giant glowing god appeared in front of Rentaro like a divine jump scare. The god of love looked at him like he had been waiting for this moment all day. Then he told Rentaro something that sounded like the start of the greatest blessing ever. You will meet your soulmate in high school. After 100 rejections, he was about to win, but the god did not stop talking. You will meet 100 soulmates. 100 girls were destined to fall in love with Rentaro Ayo. And at first, Rentaro's brain tried to process it like some dream. But then the god hit him with the real curse. If Rentaro rejects even one of his soulmates, they die. Their heart stops, their story gets erased. Rentaro's face went pale. This was not a harem fantasy anymore. This was a hostage situation with romance attached. Rentaro was standing there realizing his entire high school life was about to become a survival mission. 100 girlfriends, 100 lives. And if he messes up once, somebody dies. No pressure. The love god apologized too, like he had clicked the wrong button on a cosmic control panel. Apparently the god made a mistake. He accidentally set Rentaro's soulmate count to 100 instead of 1. And Rentaro's fate got permanently rewritten because of divine incompetence. So now Rentaro had one job. Date them all. Make them all happy. Keep them all alive. Rentaro left the shrine with his life changed forever. He thought it would take time to meet the first soulmate, but the next day, on his first day of high school, it happened immediately. 2 girls. At the exact same moment. One was Hakari Hanazono, a rich girl with an innocent smile and a heart that clearly wanted affection. The other was Kurani Inda, a tough tsundere who looked like she would punch you for breathing too loudly. Rentaro locked eyes with them and felt something he never felt before. A shock through his body, a soulmate signal. Like destiny itself slapped him in the face. And the girls felt it too. Their faces went red instantly. Their hearts started racing. They looked at Rentaro like they had been waiting their whole life to see him. Rentaro realized it. These were his first 2, and both of them fell for him in seconds. But here's the problem. 2 soulmates at once means 2 confessions at once. Hakari approached him gently, sweet and nervous. Kurani approached him aggressively, blushing but pretending she did not care. Rentaro was stuck. If he chooses one, the other dies. He had no time to think. No time to plan. This was the moment that would define his entire life. And Rentaro did the only possible thing. He decided to love both. Not as a joke. Not as a player. He looked both girls in the eyes and said he wanted to date them both. He did not say it like some arrogant guy collecting trophies. He said it like someone who genuinely meant it. He promised them he would give them real love. He would not treat them like options. He would treat them like his entire world. And somehow it worked. Hakari was shocked but happy. Kurani wanted to deny it but could not. Because the soulmate bond is not normal love. It is not a crush. It is an unavoidable, destiny-level attraction. And now Rentaro had officially started the most insane relationship in anime history. From that moment, his life turned into non-stop chaos. Every new day meant another girlfriend. Another soulmate. Another girl whose entire world would instantly flip upside down after meeting him.
Some were dangerous, but every single one loved him completely, not as a silly crush that fades after a week. This was the type of love that rewired their entire life. The moment they met Rentaro, their heart locked in, their future snapped into place. Their eyes stopped wandering, and Rentaro felt it too. Every time a new soulmate appeared, he could feel the spark in his chest, like a warning alarm, like destiny was tapping him on the shoulder saying, "Another one?" At first, Rentaro thought the hardest part would be meeting them. He was wrong. Meeting them was easy. The hard part was everything after, because the moment a girl became his soulmate, she did not just like him, she needed him. Not in a toxic way, not in a clingy way, in a way that felt like their existence finally made sense. And when you have one girl who feels like that, it's already a lot. When you have 10, it becomes chaos. When you have 100, it becomes a full-time job. Rentaro's phone never stayed quiet. His schedule stopped being his. His life turned into an endless cycle of dates, conversations, reassurance, and emotional emergencies. One girlfriend needed him to walk her home because she felt unsafe. Another needed him to sit with her because she hated being alone. Another needed him to praise her because she never felt appreciated in her life. Another needed him to calm her down because her jealousy was eating her alive. And every time Rentaro thought he was about to get a break, fate would throw another girl into his path. And every new girl came with her own storm. Some were calm and sweet, some were loud and dramatic, some were clingy, some were confident, some looked like they belonged in a romance anime, some looked like they belonged in a horror movie. But no matter how insane their personalities were, the feeling was always the same. They loved him, deeply, unconditionally, to the point where their eyes would light up like they had seen the sun for the first time. And the craziest part was how Rentaro handled it. Most guys would fold. Most guys would panic, start lying, start playing favorites, start using excuses. Rentaro didn't. He didn't treat them like collectibles. He didn't treat them like trophies. He treated them like real people. He learned their habits. He remembered their birthdays. He noticed small changes in their mood. He picked up on their insecurities before they even spoke. When a girlfriend felt left out, he didn't ignore it. He fixed it. When one of them cried, he didn't stand there awkwardly. He held her. When one of them got jealous, he didn't shame her. He reassured her. And slowly, something strange happened. The girlfriends stopped feeling like rivals. They started feeling like family. They still fought, of course. They still got possessive. They still argued over who got to sit beside him, who got to hold his hand, who got the first hug of the day. But even in the chaos, there was warmth, because Rentaro made them all feel equally loved. And that was the impossible part. Not even the love god expected Rentaro to pull it off. The god thought Rentaro would collapse. He thought the pressure would break him, but Rentaro didn't break. He adapted. He became a different kind of protagonist. Not the strongest fighter, not the smartest genius, not the coolest bad boy. He became the most reliable boyfriend alive. The kind of guy who would take a bullet for a girl he met yesterday. Because in his heart, she already mattered. And that was the reason the story worked. Because Rentaro wasn't winning, because he was lucky. He was winning because he refused to let anyone lose. Every girlfriend who joined his life didn't just get a boyfriend. She got someone who saw her completely. And in a world where people constantly feel ignored, unseen, and unwanted, Rentaro became the one person who made them feel like they belonged. And by the time the number of girlfriends started rising, the school itself became a legend. Teachers whispered, students stared, rumors spread like wildfire. How does he do it? Is he brainwashing them? Is he some type of cult leader? No, bro. They genuinely love him. And Rentaro didn't care what anyone thought, because every time he looked at his girlfriends, He saw something more important than gossip. He saw people who trusted him, people who depended on him, people whose lives were tied to his choices. And deep down, Rentaro never forgot the curse. Reject one soulmate, and she dies. So he never allowed himself to be careless. He never allowed himself to be selfish, even when he got tired, even when he wanted to be alone, even when his brain screamed for silence. He kept going because he knew something. Love isn't about convenience. Love is about effort, and Rentaro Aijo gave effort like his life depended on it. Because it did. And in the middle of all the madness, in the middle of the screaming, the jealousy, the chaos, the ridiculous misunderstandings,